When the outside temperature rises and the meaning is oh so clear, 1001 yellow daffodils begin to dance in front of you, oh yes. Are they trying to tell you something? You're missing that one final screw. You're simply not in the pink, my dear. To be honest, you have not a clue. I'm going slightly mad. I'm going slightly mad. It finally happened. It finally happened. Whoa. It finally happened. I'm slightly mad. Oh dear.
So, once in a very far west, in the paradise of every guest, the land of milk and honey, though its people had no money. But who needs it? They've got health, and endless forms of nature's wealth. Till one day the sky was grey, and as the people prepared to pray, money poured from heaven's door. Money for everyone, and even more. Paralyzed, they sat and thought, with all this money, what can be bought? The answer came again from heaven, a lovely list with choices 7. Soft drinks, chewing gum, chickens and meat, videos, games, or chocolates so sweet. In no time they start to buy, and money goes back to the sky. And a lonely boy asks for books to read, but is roughly silenced for his greed. As nighttime comes, they have a ball. Chicken and meat, they eat it all. But as they wake up the next day, a different price they have to pay. They can only crawl on 4. They can speak or sing no more. They only bark night and day, and everyone looks like a prey. Nothing falls again from the sky. Panic spreads. They don't want to die. Every dog man looks to his friend. I'll have to eat you or it's the end.
Well, that's the end of what I'll hear. Though your sound so sincere, your story's so old. Many times to babies told. God's cut his legs this time, so he won't repeat his crime.
Problem is all inside your head, she said to me. The answer is easy if you take it logically. I'd like to help you in your struggle to be free. There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. She said it's really not my habit to intrude. Furthermore, I hope my meaning won't be lost or misconstrued. But I'll repeat myself at the risk of being crude. There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. 50 ways to leave your lover. You just slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. You don't need to be coy, Roy. Just get yourself free. Hop on the bus, Gus. You don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the key, leave, and get yourself free. Ooh, slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. You don't need to be coy, Roy. You just listen to me. Hop on the bus, Gus. You don't need to...
My dear friends, I must confess, Shahryar was a total mess. Hands and legs already gone, and a different job to be done. He must set his soul free. It was to be or not to be.
Once upon a time, in the land of all crimes, there lived a monster who ruled the city, a gangster and a murderer of no pity. But the people only moaned, behind rusty doors they groaned, waiting for the prince of the tide to come one day and save their pride. And like a wild dream come true, their awaited prince made it through. As he rode the fearful waves, his words screamed, "Come out of your caves.
Oh.
Lay your lousy fears on the shelf. You can face the devil himself."
Oh.
His words were magic in their hearts. "We must never walk apart. I can't make it without your aid. You won't be lying in the shade while I fight with all my might to drive away your endless night." They roared in anger.
What do you say? We're not cowards in any way. We'll be with you all the time. Don't you worry, just set the rhyme.
And on the day of the big fight, and with the first threads of light, the prince was out, lonely in the cold, and the sails of treason slowly unfold. They left him alone and stood behind, a pure example of mankind. And as the devils approached, he wouldn't retreat.
Go ahead.
Bathed in blood, he lay in the street. And behind gloomy windows they'd say, "Poor guy, how did he pass away?"
Like the heat, she dances like the fireflies. I'm torn like the wind, there's magic in her eyes. I'm a slave to her love, I'm fooled by her disguise. That mistress of mine, that mistress of mine. She turns like the tide and takes me where I've never been. There's peace at her side, she's a lady and a gypsy queen. That mistress of mine, that mistress of mine. So I say to myself, it's no good.
Oh, this time I can take no more, and I think I warned you before.
No, please give me one last chance.
No!
I'll tell you about a great romance.
No!
He met her in a barbecue.
No!
Her eyes were red, her hair was blue. He kissed her, then he slapped her face, and then she untied his bootlace. He grabbed her hand and shouted loud, "I'll marry you now, be so proud." Her happy tears were so sincere. "I'll be a true servant, my dear." That life went on happy and cool, he the wise and she the fool. She shaded him with love and care. And annoy him? She'd never dare.
Ah, now we're getting somewhere. Here's finally a fairy tale, an image of a non-existing female. We were born to rule, my friend, and what we break can never mend. Why did you keep the story so long? I would have left you with no wrong.
I guess I'm here where I belong. The mouth, the tongue, and a silly song. Pretending to be so great. Drowning in useless debates. Forced to do what I hate and never trying to change my fate. If my stories were all so real, then what's left for time to steal? What else is there to win or lose? Do we still have the right to choose? It seems we've gone so far, never thinking what we really are.
Shahryar, you broke my heart. I know from where to start. This must be your final song. Gods, kindly cut his tongue!
And Shahryar was silenced forever after.